Hello everyone, happy Halloween and welcome back to X-Files. I wanted to get this done. But I kept failing at this, so.
Mulder, what?
Scully!
He's so fucking useless. Oh my god. We are gone out of this place, thank God. I got the end of this level, didn't I?
Keep moving! Who sent you? Get them out of here! Tell us what's happening here!
FBI!
And this is for your safety! Go!
That's why it started at the main menu. I thought I hadn't finished this boss, but I had.
Look, that's Red Falls. The whole town's in flames.
The cover-up begins. We come away with nothing, Scully. What is that?
I don't know, but I hope there are answers here.
Well, I think we can probably say last time on X-Files. Or save it, why not? No, I want to save it and there is a memory card inserted. Alright. Next episode. And next up is FBI quarters. Let's do it.
Mulder made contact. He didn't have the reaction we expected. Just the opposite. I don't think Mulder's gonna make it.
That's unacceptable. The success of the project depends on the life and death of Agent Mulder.
I don't know if that is an FBI thing or not. So I'm not going to show off this bit because we've already seen it. So we're just going to skip right ahead. We're in the FBI quarters this headquarters. FBI headquarters this time. Don't think this is very long either, this bit. So this game actually, I think, does pick up a little bit.
I read
from
both your reports. Despite the efforts of firefighters from surrounding counties, the town of Red Falls was razed to the ground. Agent Mulder, I'm aware of and disturbed by your sighting of Alex Krychek at the Briar Lake facility, as well as the bizarre circumstances under which an artifact he told you was alien in origin disappeared from that facility.
An artifact emitting a force strong enough to regenerate life in a 3-mile radius surrounding Briar Lake.
Agent Scully, you mentioned evidence of a toxin?
We did encounter a poisonous compound that I believe responsible for most of the deaths in Colorado.
Hazmat crews scoured Briar Lake and were unable to come up with anything. The facility was stripped and abandoned.
A well-funded program gets a grade A cover-up. I'd look for the union label on this one.
Your sarcasm aside, Agent Mulder, I'm trying to help. Now, the 3 Colorado murder victims you originally went to investigate, their bodies actually made it out of there. I was able to quietly divert them to Quantico.
I'll head right over.
Good. This may be our only chance of producing tangible evidence. Unless you have something else.
No.
I have a director's briefing that I'm already late for. If there was a toxin, I want you two to make sure you're not suffering any residual effects. Update me after you've looked at those bodies. And Mulder, I suggest you step back from this case for a while.
For a minute, I was Mulder. Right, let's have a look. So what do we need to do? Red Falls has been destroyed. He turns to Mulder. Another scene. Okay. Fine. Huh. Half my stuff was taken from that. So, FEMA and CDC personnel responded to Red Falls and Briar Lake area. Briar Lake. Both areas are now stripped of all evidence. I don't know how the reconcile evidence eyewitness expect that we may be exposed to Radation toxin. It's my opinion that a poisonous compound is responsible for the deaths at Red Falls. A death preceded by symptoms similar to the fentanyl or gas exposure. Hopefully I can find evidence of a toxin during my autopsies of the Red Falls victims that Skinner was able to bring to Quantico. Whether the object we saw was an alien artifact or what the true goings on at Briar Lake or shrouded in doubt because the appearance of Alex Krychek. He is a murderer and an agent of deception.
Mulder, I still don't know why you want to hide the encrypted disk I found at Briar Lake from Skinner. Getting those bodies to Quantico, he clearly wants to help us.
It's not that I don't trust Skinner. It's who he reports to. Besides, I'd rather have that disk decrypted outside the normal channels. Scully, time's a wasting. Let's get out of here.
There is something weird going on with that fucking door's texture.
The assistant director is in a meeting and won't be free for a few hours.
Right, I don't actually know what you do now. Or is it just the pattern? Moldart, can you move out my way, please? Thank you. Whoa, slow down.
Is there a problem here? I'm sorry, do you need something?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Agents, I just got new spectrophotometric plates of the Amityville house, and I gotta tell you, the light quanta proportions are freaky. Hey, stop by, check it out.
What are you doing? Excuse me. Watch it, Agent.
What are you doing? What is it?
Well, fuck you. I think those might be developers or people from the show.
Agent Mulder, Agent Scully, I understand your X-file in Colorado didn't end well. But for the sake of our civilians, you might want to conduct your future investigations from the safety of behind your desk.
Why is that head looking up to the ceiling like that?
Well, it's about time.
Hello, man. I'm guessing you cracked the encrypted disk?
It wasn't easy. There was some interesting non-linear sequencing to overcome.
But the real trick was the language.
You mean the programming language?
No, we're talking native tongue. Once we broke the firewall, we found the text to be in Russian.
Russian?
The characters are Cyrillic, but once run through a simple translation sequencer...
Voila, presto changeo. Insert your exclamation of awe here.
And buddy, I think you'll want to take a look at this.
Tunguska.
The Siberian prison camp, where you were held and infected with a virus.
An alien virus, Scully. Don't leave out that important detail.
What does it say?
An artifact confirmed to be alien in origin was unearthed recently from the excavation site at Tunguska.
Imagine the implications of such a find.
Later in the report, it mentions possible experimentation by a corporation known as Rausch Biotechnologies.
Do we know their location?
There was nothing in the data, but...
We could do some nosing around.
We'll get back to you.
Good work, guys.
I don't know where this face. I don't know what it means. I need to go back. So I was being distracted from texts from work and stuff like that. So I didn't really hear what was said.
Well, it's about time.
Hello, man. I'm guessing you cracked the encrypted disk?
It wasn't easy. There was some interesting non-linear sequencing to overcome.
But the real trick was the language.
You mean the programming language?
No, we're talking native tongue. Once we broke the firewall, we found the text to be in Russian.
Russian?
The characters are Cyrillic, but once run through a simple translation sequencer...
Voila, presto changeo. Insert your exclamation of awe here.
And buddy, I think you'll want to take a look at this.
Tunguska.
The Siberian prison camp, where you were held and infected with a virus.
An alien virus, Scully. Don't leave out that important detail.
What does it say?
An artifact confirmed to be alien in origin was unearthed recently from the excavation site at Tunguska.
Imagine the implications of such a find.
Later in the report, it mentions possible experimentation by a corporation known as Rausch Biotechnologies.
Do we know their location?
There was nothing in the data, but...
We can do some nosing around.
We'll get back to you.
Good work, guys.
Okay. Okay, back to the elevator. Okay. What?
Scully, what are you doing? I thought you were going to check out those bodies at Quantico.
Yeah, I am. How to get out of this place? Alright, so now we are here. In a new area that I've not actually seen before, because this is where you go, Scully.
This is Dr. Dana Scully dictating an autopsy on one Thomas Sanchez of Red Falls, Colorado. The subject is a 35-year-old white male, 72 kilograms upon intake, and 187 centimeters in height. The body is cold to the touch. Rigor is absent. Lividity is present on the dorsal aspect and fixed.
Okay. So now we've got two new tours actually. Whoa, slow down. She doesn't say anything though, which is weird. Move the cursor along the outer edge of the rib cage. Click on the weak spots. Each of these spots will remove part of the rib cage to see the organs. Ew.
All body organs are present and appear in normal anatomic position in relationships. There is so far no evidence of internal blunt force or penetrating injury. I will use the device found at Briar Lake to measure radiation levels.
Where do I actually... What do I go over?
A high reading of cosmic galactic radiation. The level appears to also be coming from me.
Right. Take out the syringe, the very center of the heart.
Cardiopuncture of the left ventricle produces 10 cc's of liquid blood for a toxicology screen. Tox screen results are forthcoming.
Oh dear. Okay. To inform Sinner about the encrypted disk I recovered from Briar Lake, we have to ask the lone gunman to examine the disk and are awaiting their results. Vyers, Langley, and finally descripted the disk. Da, da, da. So they just managed. So feel free to pause and read if you want to read this, guys. I will leave it up a little while for you to do that. Oh, we've already seen that. Actually, no, hang on. Here we go. Sorry guys, I completely balls that up. Right. Companion blood. Oh, I didn't pick up the slides.
report shows levels of a tetrodotoxin-like agent. A hormone. If this man was producing a hormone similar to tetrodotoxin, it would have killed him. But the man was strangled to death and the body removed from proximity of whatever was stimulating production.
Okay.
I need 0.3 milliliters of 1 to 100 epinephrine. I need 0.4 milliliters of 1 to 200 epinephrine.
0.5. Let's try 0.5. I was right.
Agent Scully, are you all right?
Yes.
Hello, somebody's not okay.
We'll wait out here.
I'll be right with you.
We were able to uncover some interesting information on Rausch.
Scully.
Scully, it's Mulder.
Mulder, thank God. I need to see you as soon as possible. Our nervous systems are producing a substance akin to tetrodotoxin at lethal levels.
Due to exposure to radiation. The CGR that emanated from...
Right. It's giving me a bit of problems there where it kept like stuttering. So I'm gonna stop the autopsy here and go back. It doesn't matter if I stop it or not, because when I restart it will come back at that point anyway. But I'm gonna finish this video here because we are actually out of time now. So we're not gonna get poisoned until we do that. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Happy Halloween. But it's ciao from now. I can't even get that right, can I? But it's ciao for now.